about making a slideshow using Lightroom. I thought I could show you quickly. It's easier to show than it is to talk about it. Here I'm in Lightroom. I'm in the library module, as you can see. I'm in folders here. I picked a folder. This is my laptop folder. I picked something called Send Upstairs. I got a bunch of pictures that I use on my laptop that I'll take upstairs eventually. And let's say I want to make a slideshow out of some or all of these pictures. But let's just say some of them for right now. So I can go through now, for example, and select pictures. I'll hold down my control key and select the pictures I want to make a slideshow out of. So I go through here and selecting some random pictures. And say there. Let me just see what they might be. I was just okay. So I've selected a bunch of pictures. Next thing I'll do is I'll go down to collections here, hit the little plus sign in collections, create a new collection, create collection. It's going to ask me, do I want to include the pictures, include selected photos, and I'll call this thing test, and create. Okay, now I've got a collection with these 10 pictures that I selected in it. Okay. I can also drag. I can go back to the folders. You know how to work collections. Go up and I can drag other pictures into this collection if I want to. So I'm starting with this collection with the 10 pictures in it. Now that I've got that, I'll go to Slideshow up above here at the top right. Hit Slideshow. You'll see the pictures are now lined up here. If I want to, I can select different pictures and move them around. So I can move them to different areas. Oops, at least one photo must be unselected. So let's go back to, I don't know what's going to happen. Go back. I'm going to go back to the library, go back to the selections. I'm going to deselect the pictures here. Okay, so there's no, now I'll go back to the slideshow. They were what was happening is all the pictures are selected there. So I can move pictures around to the order that I want to put them in. Okay, if I've got the order right, this is already set up from a previous time that I did this. But I'm now in the slideshow module. As you can see on the right hand side, I'll go up to the top here and make a couple of changes. I'll say stroke. You know, I can stroke the border or not stroke the border. I can make the border around the pictures as wide as I want to. I like a little stroke on the border around the side, but I don't have to. I can take a stroke off if I want. Okay, so stroke border. So there's little things you can do. Cast shadow. There's a shadow casting off here. Opacity of the shadow, etc. That kind of thing. Angle of the shadow if you want it. Show guides. If I want to show the guides, what I can do is bring the pictures, as you can see. So you can see the guides there. I can break the pictures in and out on this particular thing. I will go ahead and reset them all back to 0 here. Aspect screen. I can change the aspect ratio of the screen to what I want it to be. That's 4:3. If I want it to be 4:3, so I can change the aspect. I'll just go back to screen. Overlays. I can put identity plate on it. Put my name above, up top left corner. Click that on and off. I don't want to do that. I can put watermarking, or there's watermarking on this one. Let's take watermarking off. There's no watermarking. Yeah, I can select the kind of watermark I want. For example, that's one kind of watermark. I can put a different kind of watermark on it now if I wanted to. I really don't want watermarking on this slide. I can put, if these things are rated, I can show the ratings on the slides. It'll show little star ratings on the slides. I don't want to do that. Text overlay, don't worry about that. Anyways, you get it here. As I go down, I can change the color of the backdrop. Right now it's gray. I can change it to some colored backdrop if I want to. I can put an intro screen on there. And so if I want to put an intro screen that starts this slideshow off, I can do that. And also an ending screen. So if I want to put an ending screen on the thing, I can do that also. Music, I can add music. Right now there's a piece of music here. Let me subtract out that music. Now it's not there. There's a little plus sign. I can hit plus. I can go to my music folder here, and I've got some free music I found on the web. Let's just do Philly Crew, whatever the heck that is. I've added that on. That's 1 minute and 42 seconds long. Um, and so I can say sync the slides to the music, or I can say down here fit to music. Okay, I'll hit fit to music. Okay, now the slideshow will fit to that music, which is 1 minute and 42 up here. Um, and I can say how long do I want the crossfades to go between the slides, and slide length is fit to music. Okay, if I change the slide length, um, I'll have to hit fit to music again, and it'll change the length of the slides. I can also say not fit to music, and I can make the slides any length I want. Uh, Audio balance. If some of these slides could be videos, so you can mix videos and stills. So if there's sound on the video, do you want the music or the balance between the video sound and the music? You can change that. The music can either override the video, or the video override the music. Okay. Pan and zoom. Do you want it to pan and zoom or not? That's the only thing. You don't have a lot of choice with transitions here. You can have it pan and zoom, and you can say how fast you want it to pan and zoom. Okay. Random order, etc. That we don't want random order. We want the order that I'm setting it in down here. Repeat slideshow, yes or no, and quality, standard or high. You probably want to set it to high. And then once you got it sort of set up, you can say, let me see what it looks like. I can either hit this play down here on the bottom right, preview, or this little play button here. Okay, so let's just hit this play button here, and we'll see what happens here. I don't have an intro slide to it, so it's going to preparing the slide right now. It's starting here because I had the key. So let's say I'll stop that here. Let's go back to the beginning on this particular slide here on the bottom left. Okay, let's hit an intro. Let's add an intro slide to it. Intro slide. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to call this test slideshow. Okay, test slideshow. Now let's play it. Start from the beginning over here. I'll hit play over here. I'll just click it off. There you go. That's how you set it up. Once you've got it the way you want it, you can go up to File. I believe it's Export or Save As. Let's see. Let me see. Import slideshow. Here you go. Go up to Slideshow. Export Video Slideshow there, right there. And once I've done say export, I can name the slideshow here. I can say the definition of the slideshow, 1080p maybe, name it, and export it. Put it where I want it. So that's it. Now I've got my slideshow. I can send that to somebody. Hope this helped. All right.